There is something in your brain that was not invited. It has been there for years, maybe decades. It made no noise. It asked for nothing. It sent no rent. It just moved in. 1 in 3 Americans has it right now. Statistically, that includes someone watching this. Maybe you. Also, it came from a cat. We'll get to that. Number 7, the guest you never met. Let's start with the basics. Toxoplasma gondii, single-celled parasite, infects basically every warm-blooded animal on the planet. Birds, pigs, deer, cows, sheep, humans. Your neighbor with 4 cats, especially your neighbor with 4 cats, it has one goal in life. 1. Get inside a cat's intestines. That's where it reproduces. That's where it's happy. That's the dream. A cat's gut is the promised land. Everything else, every other host, every other body, is just a layover. The problem is that it usually ends up somewhere else first, like a mouse, or a cow, or a medium-sized mammal who ordered a medium-rare burger in 2019 and forgot about it immediately. You. So here's what it does when it ends up in the wrong host. It waits. It forms tiny cysts, microscopic bubbles of itself wrapped in a protective shell, and settles quietly into tissue, muscle tissue, heart tissue, and most importantly, brain tissue. It picks a neighborhood, moves in without asking. No paperwork, no deposit, no forwarding address. It just stays there. Not for days, not for weeks, forever. Your immune system looks at these cysts, scans them, considers acting, runs a cost-benefit analysis on the walls, decides the threat is contained, files a report, moves on. The parasite has been playing dead long enough that your body accepted it as furniture. It is now part of you. It was there when you had breakfast this morning. It was there at your last job interview. It was there at your wedding, if you had one. Quietly, in the dark, waiting for a plan that will never come. Welcome. Number 6, how it actually gets there. So how does a parasite that wants to live in cats end up in 1/3 of all American adults? 3 main routes. Route 1, undercooked meat, pork, lamb, venison, game meat. The animal was infected. You ate it slightly pink in the middle. You thought it was fine. It was mostly fine. The parasite did not think it was fine. The parasite thought it was an opportunity. Route 2, unwashed vegetables. Soil contamination is more common than anyone wants to discuss at a farmer's market. You think you washed that lettuce? You washed it. The parasite was on the part you missed. This is not a solvable problem. Nobody washes every surface of every leaf. The parasite is counting on this. Route 3, and this is where people call their cat a traitor. Cat litter. Infected cats shed the parasite in their feces during a short window after initial infection. The eggs become airborne as the litter dries. You breathe them in, or you touch the box and touch your face 10 minutes later because humans touch their faces constantly. It is a known catastrophic flaw of the species. Your cat has been slowly, accidentally, continuously dosing you for years. Your cat is not sorry. Your cat does not know. Your cat is thinking about the window. Hammy has owned a cat for 6 years. Hammy is not going to think about this right now. Hammy is going to keep moving. Number 5, what it does to a mouse. Here is where it gets interesting. The parasite's destination, remember, is the inside of a cat. But it's stuck in a mouse that is terrified of cats. A mouse with a survival instinct so strong it will abandon food, warmth, and everything it knows just to avoid smelling a cat in the same building. So, how does the parasite get from mouse to cat? It makes the mouse go to the cat. Not metaphorically, literally. A healthy mouse smells cat urine and its entire nervous system screams, "Leave immediately." The cat notices. The mouse gets eaten. The parasite reaches cat intestines. Mission complete. Number 4. Okay, but what about humans? Yes, that's the question. If it rewires mouse brains to serve its own travel plans, what is it doing in human brains? We are also not cats. We are also a dead-end host. The parasite is stuck here too. Is it trying something? Studies across multiple countries show that infected people have measurably slower reaction times, higher rates of risk-taking behavior. Studies in Czechia found infected men scored higher on sensation-seeking and lower on rule-following. Infected drivers were statistically more likely to be involved in traffic accidents. Some research links chronic infection to elevated rates of schizophrenia. In 2025, a team at UC Riverside published something specifically unsettling. Infected neurons produce fewer extracellular vesicles, the tiny signal packets that neurons use to communicate with each other. Less signal, less conversation, across the whole brain. Even a small cluster of infected cells in one region shifts the neurochemical background of the entire network. You don't need many cysts, a few quiet ones in the right place, and the whole conversation in your head gets slightly different. Slightly quieter in the places it used to be loud, slightly louder in the places it used to be quiet. Hammy is sitting very still right now. The immune system goes to war. Your body is not doing nothing here. It tries. The moment Toxoplasma enters the bloodstream, the immune system deploys T cells. Specialized hunters, trained killers, sent directly to find the parasite and destroy it before it reaches the brain. This mostly works. The T cells contain the infection. They build walls around the cysts. They keep patrolling. They keep the parasite from spreading. And then, February 2026, 6 weeks ago, researchers published a new finding. The parasite learned to infect the T cells, the assassins. It gets inside them, uses their biology against them, travels inside its own hunters as living vehicles, disguised, protected, mobile in ways it shouldn't be able to be. Your body's response to discovering this is completely insane, and also, somehow, correct. It triggers the self-destruct. The T cell kills itself, deliberately, on command, with the parasite inside it. It is a biological kamikaze. The immune system looked at the situation, calculated that a soldier compromised is more dangerous than a soldier dead, and hit the button. The cell blows itself up. The parasite inside it dies with it. The immune system accepts this loss and sends another one. This is happening in your body right now. Tiny explosions, calculated sacrifices, a war of attrition fought in a space too small to see, over a parasite too small to find, for a brain that doesn't know any of it is happening. And it's working. Mostly. For most people. The cysts stay. There are no drugs that remove cysts from the brain. They are encased, walled off, beyond reach. If you have them, and 1 in 3 of you statistically do, they are going to be there for the rest of your life. This is, according to most researchers, fine. They are saying this with the confidence of people who do not personally have cysts in their brains, or possibly with the calm of people who already checked. Number 2, the people it actually kills. For about 95% of healthy adults, Toxoplasma is effectively harmless. But there are 2 groups where it is not fine at all. Group 1. Immunocompromised people, HIV patients, cancer patients on chemotherapy, transplant recipients on immunosuppressants, people whose immune system is occupied or suppressed or simply not running at full capacity. In these cases, the walls come down. The cysts reactivate. The parasite spreads through brain tissue without resistance. Toxoplasmic encephalitis, brain inflammation, seizures, personality changes, confusion, vision loss, death, if not caught in time. It is a leading cause of death in AIDS patients who aren't on prophylactic treatment. The parasite that was dormant for 20 years wakes up the moment the guards are gone. Group 2, unborn children. If a pregnant woman has a new infection, not a reactivated old one, a genuinely new first-time infection during pregnancy, the parasite can cross the placenta. The fetus has no immune system, no walls, no T cells to send, nothing. Congenital toxoplasmosis, blindness, brain damage, seizures, stillbirth. This is why pregnant women are told to avoid the litter box. It's not about being precious. It is a specific, real, documented risk that takes 2 minutes to explain and saves lives. The parasite is not trying to do this. It gets nothing from a dead fetus. It gains nothing from damaging a human brain. It is not malicious. It has no agenda beyond getting to a cat. It just ends up in places it shouldn't be, with no reason to behave itself and no way out, which, if you think about it too long, is the most disturbing version of this story. Not a villain, not a predator, just something that got lost and settled in. Number 1. What this actually means for you. Let's bring it back. You, right now, sitting somewhere, possibly next to a cat. Here's what we know for certain. 1 in 3 Americans is infected. Most never had symptoms, most never got tested. Most doctors don't recommend testing for healthy adults because the answer for healthy adults changes almost nothing. You can't remove the cysts. You can't undo the infection. If you have it, you have it. and you will always have it, and the practical impact on your daily life is probably very small. Probably. That word again. Here is what we don't know. We don't know what 30 years of low-level neurochemical background noise adds up to over a lifetime. We don't know if the behavioral changes seen in studies, the risk tolerance, the reaction time, the personality markers are large enough to matter in a single human life, or only visible as a statistical trend across populations. We don't know if the parasite, stuck in a dead-end host with no path to a cat, is doing anything at all intentional, or if it just moved in, unpacked, and gave up. It is sitting in your neurons right now. In cysts you cannot feel, in places you cannot reach, made of something that will outlast every other change your body makes between now and the end. The most successful parasite on the planet, not because it's deadly, because it's invisible, patient, permanent, and in 1/3 of every room you've ever been in. Hammy looked it up. Hammy has owned a cat for 6 years. There is a blood test. It's called an IgG antibody test. $30. Results in a week. Hammy is not going to take the blood test. Some things are better not confirmed. How are you doing, by the way?